Hey, y'all. Okay. Let's get into this. We are going to be doing a supermoon love energy reading, meaning we're going to find out what this supermoon energy is basically bringing into your love life today, okay, guys? Hope you don't mind. I'm going to move the camera a little bit because there's like a dark side of me and then a... okay. Hey, guys. Okay, thanks for joining. Hi. Sorry about the surprise attack. I came out of nowhere and decided to do a live reading. The energy was just, I don't know, bubbling over today. I hope everyone is in a really great energy today. So, thank you. Okay, so let's get started. We are doing a pick a card reading. I might need to appoint some new moderators for the chat. Hi. Because I noticed we've got some randoms coming in and out of the live readings. Okay. Might be in the wrong place. So, let's get started. I am shuffling really quickly. I want to find out what's happening after this supermoon for love in your love life. What changes are coming into play? Because I do intuitively feel like this is actually going to be, you know, one of the most powerful supermoons. This is going to be one of the most powerful full moons that we have all year. This is the greatest one and the biggest. Okay, so don't know if you guys feel the energy shift. I do. I definitely do. What's up with my lighting? It's kind of annoying me. We'll figure it out. Should we get funky and do like a really cool filter? What do you think? A little black and white, never hurt nobody. Okay, so we'll do some black and white today. There we go. Good morning. Thank you guys so much for being here. So let's see, how is this supermoon going to affect your love life? In what way, shape, or form? We are going to do a pick a card reading. Today in this we have, well, we're going to have to use color for this part, aren't we just? But this is the red deck. I'm going to show you that right now. Let's switch over to Crush, Blush, all these old, This is fine. Okay. So we'll switch over to this. We will be using the red deck. Will be number 1, pink. And then we have the white deck. Okay? So you guys go ahead and just think about what color might most be resonating with you. I will show it to you again. First, I'm just making sure I shuffle correctly because I want to get as accurate a reading as possible. Ah, yeah, 2 cards fell out. Okay. I will be taking those with a grain of salt. And another one. Okay. Let's see. Don't you dare fall out. Okay, so that is 1. Let's see. 2. And 1 more. Let's see. Yeah, I think I want to take this, but let's find out. We'll do that one. Okay. And last but not least, the white. I hope everyone's feeling good today. Don't know about you, but the energy is pretty positive over here. It's the best I've been feeling in a while. Heller. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. We will pull clarifiers as needed. I hope you guys are ready for this. Okay. Hey guys. Everyone's going with the red. Hello. Faye, you're funny. The full moon. I hope it won't drive you insane either. I think it'll be amazing. I think this is the part where you get to release all of the insanity, all of the pain. All right. Now, let's see. Okay. We've got our red deck here first. Okay, so for those of you that are now joining, again, the options are the red deck, which will be number 1. If this thing falls behind me, don't freak out. I do hear it kind of like falling. I'm just gonna let it fall. The red deck is number 1. I do feel like the white deck wants to be number 2 this time. Is that true? Let me just take a second here. Yeah. Okay, and number 3 will be the pink. Okay. So go ahead and pause the video or whatever. Just take a look at these cards until you guys figure out which one is most calling, resonating with you. Okay. You're so cute. Well, whatever's meant to be is going to be, right? All right, so red will be number 1, 2 is white, 3 is pink. I'll leave this up for a few more seconds, and because people are joining right now. Okay, okay, very nice. All right, so we will get started with number 1, which is the red deck. For those of you that chose the red, your first card is Come to the Edge. Ah la la. I feel like this Come to the Edge card is talking about it's time to play. That's what my spirit guides are telling me. Something about it's time to have fun in love. Ooh la la. If you've been running away from love or you've been a little bit distant from it, I do feel like this might actually be some sort of like a summoning. I'm feeling like you're being summoned to come to the edge and really take a leap of faith. It's time for you to take a risk in love, or perhaps you might find, I want to say, because there's a 9 here in this card, I'm going to say that for those of you that chose the red deck, this is, I don't want to be corny, but this could be destiny. I hate to sound corny, but this really is kind of like the final destination. For some of you, you might be meeting that divine partner, the literal match made in heaven. Okay, for some of you, who knows? It might be just, I don't know, a twin flame, the highest form of love. A really like solid offer is coming into your life. I do feel for some of you, you could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn, or someone with that in their chart very strongly. We have the Knight of Pentacles here. This is always a Virgo to me. So for those of you that chose this, you could be receiving a love offer from a Virgo, or if not a Virgo, then, and that's Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign, yes. But if not a Virgo, I feel like there could be someone coming to your life, or you could be extending an offer, a little bit of love, sharing love with someone. Kind of, I don't know, I want to say like you're preparing to build a new foundation with this person. I want to say this person could be ready to take a leap of faith on you. There's multiple different meanings that want to just fly out of my mouth right now because there's so many different people watching and so many different situations. But to summarize and give you the Cliff Notes version, there is a long-term, solid offer on the table. But you need to come to the edge, as you see here in this card. You need to take that leap of faith and be willing to open up your heart, basically, and extend your love in order to receive it, okay? The next card you guys got was stay optimistic about your love life. Well, hello, some of you, I feel like you've been jaded. You have been failed many times when it comes to love. I feel like you've been let down quite a bit. But I feel like that's going to change. Some of you are getting ready to literally just I don't know. It's like you're no longer walking on eggshells. It feels like whoever this person is or whatever this offer is, it's something that's going to tickle your fancy. And I feel like it's something that you've been maybe waiting for a very long time. It's something that makes you, literally your heart is lighting up. It makes you feel like you can just play on the edge and you'll be okay. Something very safe and secure about this bond or this relationship. I want to say bond for some reason. I don't know why, but that is what my spirit guides are guiding me to say. Now, if you're trying to attract this and you really want this to happen for you, because God knows this looks like a really amazing offer that's coming in, and it's going to be someone that wants to be with you long term, someone that sees you being their, I feel like they see you as being their kind of knight in shining armor, or if it's the other way around, you know, the goddess of their dreams. It's something that's, they're kind of slow moving here. I just want to mention that, okay, guys? Hey, Momo, how are you, my dear? Hey, you guys, thank you so much for joining. For those of you that are now joining, I just want to pause really quickly and reiterate. We are on the red deck, which is number 1. Number 2 is white, and number 3 is pink, okay? So, just wanted to recap. So we are on the red. Number 1, like I said, Virgo, Taurus energy, maybe Capricorn as well, very strongly in this card. But this is someone who, you see, when I see this, like, come close to the edge, you know, this is the universe saying, like, come close to the edge. Don't be afraid. You are safe. We have you in our hands. We're watching over you. This is something very positive. This is something that's going to bring you a lot of happiness, especially long term. But I feel like it's going to start off slowly. So I want to say that I feel like this is someone who's going to start off maybe being a friend to you. It's going to start off as a friendship-like relationship. And I think this is something that will gradually progress into a long-term, who knows, maybe marriage, a union, a bond, a soulmate bond, something like that along those lines, okay? Positive thinking in this card will bring you romance, okay? Positive thinking, and keyword here, faith. Faith, I know a lot of you are kind of running low on the faith fuel. It's time to refuel your faith, because that is what is going to attract this love offer, this person here, to you. For some of you, I feel like they're already in your life. And after this supermoon energy passes, I feel like this is something that's going to amp up a bit, okay? It's probably going to go from like casual friendship or something, or just talking every once in a while, to something a lot more consistent. Person's gonna definitely, I feel, take more of a spark and interest in you. Some kind of a spark is going to occur. I'm feeling that. I don't know why I want to say that word, you know, but there's a spark here I feel that's going to happen between the two of you. Ooh la la, I know not. Under the light of the moon, who knows? Okay. But come to the edge. It is safe for you to love. I think I'm surprised we didn't see that card, but it is safe for you to love. And I think that is what this card is trying to tell you, okay? When you're with this person, you will feel as though you can literally fly, like nothing bad can happen to you. I think they make you feel very safe. You feel very safe with this person. They are your rock. They are your stability. They will be there for you, and they will guide you. And there's something, they're very reliable, I feel, okay? This person seems to be very, you know, you can come to me with whatever it is you need to speak of, or you can open up to this person. You can really confide in them, okay? Again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, extremely powerful here in this particular deck, okay? If it's not you, this could be the other person's moon sign, sun sign, Venus, rising, okay? This could be you. So most of my viewers are females. I'm the feminine, I suppose. I do feel like this is an offer that's coming towards you, okay? I do feel a masculine energy coming into your life. All right, so that is number 1. That looks really good, slow and steady, but it's something that's going to definitely evolve, and in the long term, I feel it's something that's going to progress into a very close bond with this person. I want to say union as well, okay? So, that is number one, the red deck. Moving forward now. For those of you time stamping, I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. And let's start with number two. Now, we have the white deck for number two. For those of you that chose the white deck, we have, oh, the Page of Wands. Could be dealing with a fire sign. I almost said Taurus or Leo. That's really weird how Taurus Leo came up. Okay. So maybe there's a Taurus here, maybe someone who has Taurus and fire in their chart. So Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries could also be in their chart. But this Page of Wands is very funny and interesting. Somebody who walked away from you a long time ago could indeed be returning to your life. Or for some of you, there could be a fire sign that could be leaving, or someone who could be even younger than you, a younger fire sign. But I want to say I feel like this person is returning. Let's continue with the cards. Ayah! That was a bit random. Sorry about that, you guys. Yeah, so I just got a phone call and it cut off my thing. My bad. So, moving on. The Page of Wands, right? We have new life. Hello. Okay. I'm digging it. A new life awaits you. It could have to do with somebody leaving and another person coming. Let's see. Oh, engagement. Hello. Well, for those of you that chose number two, the white deck, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay, not surprising because that's Supermoon. I tell you, it's about that love and the passion, the romance. I feel like somebody... I want to say something on a side note here. You know, I just get random intuitive insight here. I do feel like this person you're dealing with, those of you that chose number two, you were probably with someone or, you know, dealing with a person who didn't feel like they were worthy of your love. I feel like they kind of were very hard on themselves. They have this tendency to oh God, I don't want to say abuse themselves, but there is a little bit of a self-punishment this person tends to do. Again, this could be again, why do I want to say Taurus so badly? This could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or maybe a Taurus who has that in their chart. But this person walked away a long time ago. If you're the feminine watching this, this is someone who walked away from you because they just didn't feel like they were good enough for you, to be honest, okay? They did not feel like they were worthy of love. They did not realize their own self-value, okay? Or they did not feel like they could give you what you were looking for. Take any of those as they apply, or it could be all of the above. But yeah, I'm gonna see what's going on in the chat. Momo, you're killing me. Okay, well, okay, so there's a few different meanings here. We're going to start with this one. I feel, what I first felt was that this person that walked away from you might be returning to your life. You might begin a new life with this person. You have been in your shell. I would say many of you that chose this, you've probably been in your cocoon, in a shell, learning and evolving and becoming greater than ever before. I feel like since this person walked away from you, you have spent a lot of time, look how she's kind of hatching out of her egg. You've been kind of in that egg going through your own transformation, okay? I feel like both of you maybe have gone through some transformation, okay? And hence that could be why we are ready now to begin a new cycle or a new life with this person, okay? Time was not on your side. I'm hearing time was not on your side the first time around, okay? Timing is everything. but I think you needed to separate from this person, or this person needed to separate from you in order to grow and mature and evolve a little bit further and really progress, you know? So it doesn't have to be a fire sign, okay? And they don't have to be younger than you. But I do feel like it's someone who is just not prepared for love the first time around. They were definitely up for maybe a little fling, or just kind of, you know, talking and flirting, or just something very light and casual, but they certainly were not the King of Wands, and they certainly weren't even a knight. They were very childish, I think, in some ways maybe immature towards love, and I think they maybe realized that, okay? This person, you could be, in fact, ascending to a higher level of commitment with them. You could even be getting engaged to this person, okay? And if that's not the case, here's version number 2. The other thing I'm seeing is that there may be someone that has to leave your life, or is choosing to leave your life. I'm not sure, but maybe they've already left. I feel like there's someone leaving. Okay, could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, I'm not sure, but there could be someone that has to leave your life in order for you to start anew with someone else, okay? There could be 2 different people here. I could pull some clarifiers and find out. Why don't we go ahead and just do that really quickly? I'm quite interested to see what's going on here. But I just feel like this Page of Wands is really important, because I feel like someone left without, maybe without saying goodbye, first of all. And the other thing I was going to say is, this man, like, he left because of his own, out of his own will. I don't think it's something that this feminine wanted. She's in the back here looking very distraught. She's very, like, confused and like, why are you leaving? Where are you going? Why are you going? You know? And he's just like looking very sad, down on himself. He looks kind of defeated by his own mind, in a sense. Like, again, he just doesn't seem to feel like he is good enough for this woman, for you, whoever's watching, okay? Now, let's get to clarifiers. Yep, they fell out as usual. Card up here, okay, we have the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so this, okay, we'll get to that. All right, let's see. 1 second, y'all. Oh, shit. Okay. The wheel is coming back around again. Oh, Lordy. So, for some of you, this person could be coming back into your life under the, I don't want to say pretense, but I want to say they are trying to come back as a friend. They want to be a friend to you first. They seem to be very cautious about love. They want to move slowly this time with you, get to know you. They don't want to run straight into the passion or the lust or the intimacy just yet. It seems like they want to do it right this time, okay? It does seem to me like they really want to know you first and foremost as a friend. It's weird how this is all, man, I guess that's that Supermoon Virgo energy. Virgo very much so does move slowly. They don't really dive straight into love. They're very, they take it very slow, that's all. They would prefer to be your friend first and then, like, take it up a notch, like, after some time. So I feel like with that energy here, it's like I'm not seeing anyone rushing into love. So far, all of the cards are showing me someone that's willing to get to know you first and foremost as a friend. They want to build a solid connection with you. They don't want it to just be all about the fire and the passion. They want it to be about a solid foundation of trust. They want to get to know who you are on a basic level, okay? Whether you're soulmates or not. Now, some of you, if you're the feminine, you may be a little bit like, about it, because I feel like some of you were like not expecting this person to leave your life in the first place. So you might be coming across as the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is very, I don't want to say cold, but some of you could be a little bit cold towards this person, or at least very taciturn and just kind of straight to the point with your words. You're not like here to be all lovey-dovey. You know, you will be probably polite, but at the same time, you're not like exactly, oh, I missed you, and you know, oh, how have you been, and whatever. You're just like, hi, how are you? I'm good, thanks for asking. It's nice to hear from you. I hope you're good. Take care. Kind of like, you know, very guarded in a sense, because I do feel like this person really, they walked away from you the first time and they hurt you. They broke you to the bones. They broke you down to your ashes, okay? For some of you, they really broke your heart. They literally broke you. And you weren't expecting them to walk away the first time. Now that they're back, it seems like, you know, so now you're back from outer space. Now you want to be friends now. Might want to get up out my face. I'm just kidding. Because this Queen of Swords, she's not exactly warm. She's just very to the point with her words, okay? Yeah, she's not emotional either. She seems like she's just very sharp. She can be sharp with her words. But I don't think that's something that you're going to project. I wouldn't say it's sharp. See, because you have the butterfly on the tip of the sword. So gentle in a way, I guess, maybe, perhaps. I don't know. Anyways, but she's gone through a lot of transformation as well. And what I want to say is, like, I feel like this person is very guarded. So the feminine in this case, whether this is you or whoever you're dealing with, I feel like you're going to be very walls up, you know, kind of like, we're not running into love right away, mister. No, we are not. We are going to start off as like acquaintances at this point. And he wants to be your friend. And you're like, well, let's take it back a step further than that. We're going to be acquaintances. We're going to just start talking as though like we've never met before, because I don't know why, I just feel like the Queen of Swords, she's not going to stand for any BS. And she's not going to tolerate that same pain happening to her again. So she's taking her precautions, and she's standing firm in her power this time. She's very grounded. And she's going to let you know what's up, okay? As politely as she can, with as much grace and tact as she can. But I don't see her opening up her arms and like, oh God, embrace me. Love me right away. Like, no, no, no. Not this time, buddy. Sorry. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune shows me like, wow. The way I'm reading this card for you guys that chose number 2, the white deck, I am feeling like the tables have turned. Everything is now going in your favor. You now have the options to choose how you wish to deal with said person or said situation, whatever this is. The ball is in your court, okay? Time has turned the clock in your direction, okay? It's like literally a whole new chapter, a whole new world. I want to say of awakening for you. I don't know why I want to say that. It's just like a whole new, it's a new you, it's a whole new version of you. A whole new life. And this time you know better. This time you are the queen. This time you have the wisdom and the grace and the power to choose what you wish to attract to you and what you want and what you don't want. This is like, you get the final say, okay? You get the final say this time. That's very interesting. Okay. Now, some of you are dealing with a Taurus. For sure. The Hierophant is here. The World is here. The Knight of Wands is here. Okay. Honey, if you've been through the ringer with this person or just been through hell in love lately, I just want you to know that after this supermoon, passes, there is going to be a serious, like, power shift. Woman, if you are the feminine watching this, it is so going to happen for you. Whatever you want, just make a wish tonight on a star. Why don't you? Because honestly, like, the world is at your feet here, my dearest, okay? And I don't see it just one Knight of Wands coming into play. I feel this is more than one person. These are several love offers that may be coming in towards you. You are in charge. Okay? So, watch out, keep an open eye. One of these lovers, one of these suitors, one of these candidates or potentials coming in could in fact be the soulmate, the husband even, I was going to say. You could be getting married to one of them. One of them has marriage potential here. Could be a Taurus. But the Hierophant is here, and for me this is the card of marriage in the love reading, okay? Someone wants to take it a step further with you. Ooh, ciao. Okay. So, the ball's in your court. Take your time. There's no rush. If anyone's rushing, it's these suitors or this particular suitor that's coming into your life. I'm not going to call out any signs because I do see potentially every sign here. I see Taurus. I see Aries, Leo, Sag. I see Virgo, Capricorn. And I see Libra, Aquarius. And Gemini, possibly. I also see Scorpio. So there's just too much shit going on here for me to kind of go ahead and pinpoint one sign. You're just going to have to take what applies, y'all. But all I see is like, it's like some kind of, it's almost like this, I don't know. The supermoon is going to like drench you in this energy that just makes you so like appealing and makes you look so, I don't know, like, damn it, like people just got to have you. Like somebody's rushing into your life. Like, damn it, I just got to have her. Him or her, whoever this may be. Hey guys. Oh, thank you, only you. Welcome back, my dears. Yes, same to you guys, right? Oh my goodness, I've been gone for so long. Well, Knight of Wands, Taurus. Okay, we definitely have Taurus here for sure. Someone has Taurus in their chart. Okay, all right, so moving forward, like just to reiterate, you do have a new life on the way, okay? You guys have been waiting for this for a long time. Those of you that chose this, I feel like you've been dying for this to happen. Like, I'm tired of the old. Out with the old, in with the new. See what I told you guys earlier? I'm like, I know that thing's gonna fall. Anyways, out with the old, in with the new. I'm so ready. I'm so done and tired of being in this egg, in my cocoon. I'm done with my transformations. I'm ready to leave and just get out there and see the world and be free and live life. Again, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. You could be getting engaged. You could be getting an engagement offer from someone, okay? This could be any sign, like I said, Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Capricorn. I don't know. I'm getting really strongly like Taurus, Virgo, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm hearing Scorpio, Aquarius, maybe Pisces. And there's Libra. Okay, so number 2 is interesting as hell. That took a long time for me to get through. Those of you that chose the white deck, you have got some options coming in. I do really see that you will not be alone at all anytime soon. You might kind of actually start to miss your alone time because I do feel like the suitors are coming for you. The bees are coming to the honey. You are the honey. Okay? So, I feel it is time. You are just like, oh, this is beautiful. It is time for y'all to just enjoy that. Now, you deserve the honey, and you deserve to be surrounded by the bees. Because for so long, somebody or many people have been making you feel like you're not worthy of love, or like you need to be this and that and whatever. Well, guess what? You've fully transformed. You're fully evolved. People want to be like you now. They can't stay away from you. There's something about your energy that just draws people to you. Like you're just a magnet, okay? So you're welcome, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed number 2, and we are now going to move on to number 3. So number 3 is the pink deck, for those of you that chose the pink. Here we are. Ooh la la, these are really nice cards. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. If not, we are definitely moving into a new transition of life. This supermoon energy is going to bring you, here we have the death card. Okay, it's not literal death. For those of you that know tarot, death tends to symbolize the ending of an old energy, an old chapter, and the beginning of a new. This supermoon energy is definitely going to shine a lot of light on your love life. I do feel like you've been through a lot of storms, a lot of pain, a lot of trauma. I mean, this is like on the floor. You may have actually, I'm like bawling and crying, like, I mean, in the fetal position. Somebody put you guys on your ass, or maybe more than one person, because somebody really broke you. This is a broken heart here, and it's time for us to like heal. We've done the healing. I feel like we're moving forward. Some of you may have lost a loved one recently, and my condolences if that's the case. But the death card overall, not to get too specific, it just talks about leaving behind a time of mourning, a time of crying and pain and suffering and torment, and moving now into the best days of your life. That is what I want to say, okay? I mean, really, this is beautiful. Now, you could be dealing with a Libra or a Scorpio. You have the retreat card. It is time for you to disconnect from the world. I feel like you and this person could be kind of spending a lot of time away from other people. You may be getting to know one another. This could be a honeymoon kind of like retreat for you. Some of you may have just gotten married. Congratulations. But I do feel like, oh, whoa, this is, what? Damn, we have a number 11 in here. Okay, so we have a master number here. What is that? Check out this card. To be fair. Justice is in the cards, y'all. Okay, give me a second, you guys. Let me just kind of get an accurate reading for you here. Okay, so here we go again with this whole, it looks like the theme in all of these cards is like the return of someone from the past that really could have hurt you, and I mean really hurt you, like the worst pain you've ever been through in your life. This person may come back into your life soon, and I do feel like the universe is calling you to be fair to this person and just to this person. Do you notice the owl on top of her head? This is the symbol of wisdom. And I do believe that spirit guides and angels are asking you to have wisdom with this person. Do not judge this person right away, okay? Take into account what they're saying, because I feel like they're going to give you some truths and explanations about what went wrong. And it's up to you to be fair to this person and not do to them what they did to you, okay? Unless you want to continue the cycle. I feel like it would be a good idea to swap roles with this person and understand their position if you can. Put yourself in their shoes and try to understand what they may have suffered through. And I feel like this person will also try to do the same thing with you. Again, you could be dealing with a Libra, maybe Taurus, Virgo, or a Scorpio here. Those are coming up pretty profoundly. This lesson here, okay, so there will be a lesson that you guys need to learn. I feel like the universe is trying to teach you how to be fair, understanding with others, especially with whoever this person may be. let's get some more cards. I'm going to have to draw some clarifiers because this looks like a really vague kind of general spread, and I know that we don't really care much for the vague. Okay, hold on. Okay. You might have a chance soon, an opportunity to spend one-on-one time with this person. I am seeing a long distance, it could be a long distance relationship here. This person might be wanting to spend time with you. They may be coming in from a distance to do so. I know, this might be kind of like unbelievable, like what? And when I say from a distance, I mean like you don't live in the same city. I don't think you even live in the same state. I feel like this is different countries, like over a huge body of water, okay? But the situation is encouraging you and urging you to use wisdom and have wisdom when communicating with this person and when making decisions in regards to whoever this specific love may be, okay? You have had a really hard time with them in the past. This person, again, is someone that you had a very, like, I feel like you did suffer a lot of pain. Maybe not because of this person, but it may have brought up some soul wounds that needed to be healed, okay? Deep wounds in your soul that needed to be tended to, that you may not have even realized were there. And this person somehow, in some way, kind of resurfaced those issues, and you were forced to, I want to say, retreat, maybe even disconnect literally from the world in order to, what's the word I'm looking for? In order to heal that. My spirit guides wanted me to say appreciate that. They wanted me to say that you should be appreciative. You should appreciate that this person, unknowingly, I think they didn't realize it, but without realizing it, I believe there was someone in your life that brought up all of this pain to the surface, all of these deep soul wounds that needed to be healed. And I feel like many of you have now healed through them, and it's really all because of what happened between the two of you. I feel like this is a twin flame here connection or something, y'all. Wow, what a beautiful plot twist. Like, okay, that's really quite a beautiful way of looking at it. Thank you, spirit guides. In a way, yes, you should be kind of, in a sense, grateful. You know, because without realizing it, this person has actually acted as a catalyst, in a way, towards your healing. They were kind of like the trigger that kind of surfaced all of these problems, and then, I don't know, you finally had the chance to sort through these problems that you didn't even know were there. And I think it's been years, I think, that you've been working on this, and now I feel like there will be a time for you to reconnect with this person. Let's get some clarifiers for you guys. But you have been transformed. You have surely changed, and I think this person has too. What's up, you guys? What's everyone saying? Yep, healing and releasing. Absolutely, Danny. Thank you. Thank you, Rebecca, for the compliment. Goosebumps over here too. I'm like, what? Wow. Like, I feel like I'm gonna start crying. Let me not. Don't do this to me, spirit guides. Because I didn't even know I was going to say that. I didn't even realize that was going to come up. So be grateful, in a sense. Be grateful because for all the pain, basically. Be grateful because now you have had the chance to take a good look at these things that were buried underneath the surface for so long. I'm hearing the words exit wound. An exit wound? Okay, that's pretty strong and powerful there. My spirit guides are saying they were kind of like an exit wound for you. And that exit wound, if you know, it was like, okay, leaving the body, leaving the soul, leaving the, that wound that they left behind or something, like, kind of opened up. Like, I'm seeing this mental image of a woman with a hole in her body, and she was wounded because of such a painful experience in love, and out of that wound came all the rest of the deep buried problems, the deeply buried situations that needed to also be released and also exited out of that same wound, without her realizing it. It was almost like this person came in to like puncture you or something, in a sense, not to sound too graphic, but it's almost as though they were here to create that kind of, that incision or some kind of hole. They put a hole in you, and out of that hole came all of these other dark, deeply buried, painful emotions and fears of abandonment, of rejection, fears of being alone. I'm hearing all these different things like also surfaced and came out of that same wound, out of that same hole that they left inside of you, that incision or whatever. Okay, that puncture wound. Everything like flew out, like it all came out of you. Okay, and that's something to definitely be grateful for. Now let's see. Okay. So, have the Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles here. For the feminine watching this, I do feel like you have done such a great job. I'm hearing the universe is applauding you right now. The angels are applauding you. All the world is applauding you right now because you brought yourself out of a barren state, out of a state of depression, of cold, loneliness, or whatnot, and you created or recreated your world and yourself to be so much more than you ever imagined. And now you have become somewhat of a queen, or in your own right, because of all of this, everything that ensued. You are now in a very fruitful place, you're surrounded by abundance. I do see like she's glowing. There's happiness to her because she's able to create again. She's able to smile again, truly. She's able to love again. It was almost as though you purged out all of that, the venom or whatever that was subsided inside of you. And if you think about it in another graphic way, it's like the person that left you behind wounded. It was kind of almost like unintentionally they sort of kind of sucked it out. Well, technically you sucked out the venom. Technically, I'm not going to give them the credit. You sucked out all the venom. Okay, you could thank them for leaving the puncture wounds in there, because then you just wanted him. He was like, I'm gonna rip all this bitch out. I don't need this. I don't need these fears. I don't need that shit. Get it all out of me one time. Okay, you cleansed yourself. You brought yourself back to life. Hallelujah. Give it a thumbs up if you agree, okay? So I think you guys have a lot to be proud of. This is amazing. And the person you're dealing with here, I feel like they have learned how to be, I want to say, not more generous, but it feels like they've learned how to give as well as receive. Okay, this person might have been a bit out of balance before. Whoever you were dealing with that hurt you so badly, I feel like they did not know how to both give and receive. Okay, some of you were dealing with someone who was just giving and giving, but they didn't know how to receive love when love was finally in their lives. Like sometimes, you know, what I want to say really quickly is that it's sometimes easier to give love, especially for us empaths and light workers out here. It's much easier for me personally sometimes to give love than to receive it. Like receiving is scary. It's a shock. You have to be vulnerable and really open up yourself to receive these things, okay? Now, I've worked through that, but I'm talking about this person now, and I feel like they have learned how to receive the love that they deserve to receive, okay? They pretty much mastered the art of giving, but they didn't know how to, you know, receive. Like when the time came to finally, they met someone basically just like themselves that was a giver and a giver and a giver. They met you and you wanted to give and give to this person as much as they wanted to give to you, except somebody here was having a hard time receiving. Like they were afraid to open themselves up to allowing someone to love them and really show them the meaning of true bliss and happiness, because they were afraid that they were going to get hurt. They were afraid that you might take that love away. You know, they were afraid that, you know, that would be it. That would be the end of it for them. It would be over as soon as it began. And maybe for some of you, that's exactly what happened because of that fear. I feel like self-fulfilling prophecy was at work here in the situation. I feel like someone was afraid, yeah. And because of all that fear it built up, they ended up creating that reality that ended up manifesting, okay? So I would like to say that you have learned how to heal and, you know, take care of yourself and be happy and, you know, abundant on your own, in your own right. And they have learned how to not only give, but to also receive in return, okay? Because these were kind of the two missing links that were not there before, and there was a disconnect because of it. A lot of Virgo energy, maybe Taurus and Capricorn as well. I don't know why I want to say Virgo. I kind of does resonate with Virgo's nature sometimes too, especially for the Virgo that's been hurt repeatedly and repeatedly. Those that were giving and giving and giving, I think it was hard for them to learn the other part of the equation, which was to receive as well. You have to have a balance, you see. You can't keep this imbalance in a relationship or in love. It's never going to work, you know? It's not fair. It wouldn't be fair for you. It's not fair for them. They were doing themselves an injustice. And unfortunately, you kind of had to pay the price for that as well, okay? The supermoon in Virgo, though, it's funny, I do feel like that energy now, this supermoon is going to bestow many of us with the power of reception, okay? The power of receiving, okay? Balancing the act of giving and receiving, okay? I know for many of us sensitives out there, like the empaths I was talking about, or star seeds, light workers. You know, it's just so much easier for us to give. And then we're like, oh yeah, but wait a minute, gotta realize this person wants to give to you as well. So you've got to know how to open up your heart in order to receive that and not be afraid of that anymore. No more fears of receiving love. When you take that love and you finally like find the courage to open up to it and embrace it, just enjoy it, you know? Don't think too much. Don't even think about it. Just enjoy it. Just be one with it. Be present with it, okay? Just live. Be here in the present moment, okay? Now, I think it's funny I was saying, you know, have a balance between giving and receiving, because look at her. She is holding the scales and they are balanced. Firmly balanced. We have the number 11 here. 3 plus 8 is 11. That is an ascended number. I mean, what is this saying? An ascended master? It's a master number. And it's time now to be fair. It's time to be fair to others, okay? Can't just keep giving and giving and giving and not letting other people give back to you. They would feel really sad and hurt if they can't give you something in return too, you know? And I'm hearing the word control issues for some of you. There could have been a few of you that were feeling like, you know, you had to stay in control, and that's why you prefer to just give and not really take back anything, because that makes you feel vulnerable. And for some of you, maybe you felt kind of like weak or something by feeling vulnerable, which is not the case at all. So that supermoon energy is going to definitely balance the scales for you, and you're going to learn how to love fairly. You're going to learn how to love and be loved, okay? And that is really amazing and beautiful, okay? I'm so freaking happy I just did this reading, because honestly, I would have never predicted that coming up in the card readings today. I'm very glad and happy to see my angels and spirit guides are still with me and they're still working. Thank you. So you guys, I believe that is about it for the rest of this reading. I think we are summing it up. Overall, everything looks great here. I just, like I said, love is going to definitely come into your lives no matter what card you chose. I don't see... If you chose number 2, I was gonna say, well, there may be someone rushing into your life in love, but the overall energy, I don't see too much of a, you know, intense, like racing to the altar or racing into love, just rushing into it. I think that this is something you're learning how to control. One of the lessons here, I would say, from the supermoon in Virgo tonight will be learning how to pace your love, learning how to take your time with it and simply really enjoy it. Simply enjoy being here in the present moment, being loved and being love itself, okay? Learning how to give and receive fairly, learning how to open up and be vulnerable and yet strong at the same time, strong enough to give and take that love, okay? Receiving and giving. Yeah, it's like for the most part, especially for the feminine watching this, honey, you've got the power. You've got the power, you've got the control. I feel like you're holding the remote control this time or something. You're holding the controller, and you say yes or you say no to whatever offers are coming into your life, because I feel like you've healed so much, you've transformed greatly, okay? Many of you have, and you've been waiting and like hoping for, you know, the opportunity to love again. And maybe it's here now. If some of you may have someone special already that you are hoping to really, you know, to love. beautifully, I would say. Like, you want to love this person with all your heart. You want to love them the way they deserve to be loved. You want to love them the way, well, both of you deserve to be loved, really. You want a fair give and take relationship this time with this person. For those of you that already have someone special. If you don't have someone special and you're single, and I mean like really single, and there's like nobody in your life that you're thinking about or whatever, that won't really stay for very long, because there are candidates coming forward. There are suitors, people from the past, and one person I think in particular that really hurt you or walked away from you because they did not feel worthy of you, and they felt like they were not able to give you the love you deserve, because they realized how beautiful you are, but they just didn't feel like they were, you know, capable of loving. People are always in the middle of my readings. All right. But I was just saying, they are ready to make amends, and they're ready to balance the scales and be fair with you guys this time, with you, okay? If you're dealing with the Virgo specifically, especially, this person will be moving very slowly towards you, okay? Get to know you as a friend, and they want to build up a friendship, and they want to build like a best friendship or whatever, and then they will basically start to trust you and learn to love you. I feel like they're going to learn how to love not just you, but also themselves. And I think that's what's coming up for you guys after the supermoon energy, okay? So, if you guys like what you were hearing and you resonated with the messages, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. And that's about all I ask for. And this Pig card reading was definitely unexpected, but I am grateful that you guys, all of you who joined me live, that you were here to experience it live firsthand. Thank you guys so much for having the patience to be here with me in the live readings. And yeah, I will go ahead and timestamp in a little bit, and the timestamps will be in the comments below. And I hope that you guys enjoy the playback, okay? I like to watch it at like twice the speed or whatever. I like to fast forward it and go faster. That's just my personal preference. So tonight is the supermoon, yes, in Virgo. And it is the biggest moon that we're going to have for the year. So this is kind of like setting the tone for the rest of the year, if you ask me. And it's looking really like positive as far as love and romance goes, because that energy is going to be with you throughout the remaining of the year. And I feel like you are going to carry these lessons, that balance of give and take, into all of your relationships, not just your love relationships, but your family, your friends as well. And it's going to make you such a different person. I mean, watch and see how different you come across to others. Like, wow, it's really going to better you, okay? Definitely powerful improvements here in love, okay? So I will be back in a little bit to do another reading. Thank you guys for being here and for watching. Momo, thank you. All my moderators only, thank you. And for all of you that joined me today, I love you. I thank you so much for all of your comments. I'm going to look back and watch the feed when I'm finished here, okay? I try not to read the chat while I'm reading, because I do get distracted very easily, and I do need to focus my energy, okay? So my apologies if you guys were asking any questions and I wasn't able to get back. I hope that the people in the chat helped you out, and I love you guys so much. Thank you again, and namaste. Have an amazing day. Have a beautiful night. Pop a bottle of wine or whatever and go outside and enjoy this moon tonight, okay? It is going to be a huge bitch.